Hi, I'm Keegan, and this is A Bunch of Gamers. This is our 113th episode of Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition. Wyrms Below. I'm going to go and have my players introduce themselves.
I'm Tyler, and I play Kyle, also known as Guards the Low. He's a Philodox of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Cora. She's an Aruna in the Geta Fenris.
Hi, I'm Adam. I play Mark Guides the Fallen, and he's a Thurge of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sean. I play Zeb Speaks-in-Sweet-Whispers. He is a Theurge of the Silent Striders.
Hello, my name's Thomas. I play Dimitri Howls-In-Memory, Lupus Galliard of the Bone Gnawers.
Hi, my name is George. I am playing William Grows-Matrices. He is a Fostern Arun of the Glasswalkers.
Last time, the packs continued on through the mines as several of the kinfolk that they led died horrifyingly through the poison leaching through the mines and the hive. The packs then continued on, battling their way until they had found 3 Metis pups pre-changed, and now returned them to a place of safety so that Cora Two-Hearts can complete her rank challenge for the rank of Athro. She still must collect the remaining Metis pups, all of them within the hive, and to collect at least 4 more kinfolk and get them to survive this horrifying ordeal. All of you return the Metis children to the safe zone. Stephen mentions that he'll stay behind and that he'll look out for them. If you guys need him to move with these Metis, then he'll be more than happy to move with them. But he wants to protect them, not just from Black Spiral Dancers, but he wants to protect them from your fellow Garu, as he's been giving the side eye and being extra protective of them so that any sort of statements such as mule don't strike these young ones and reinforce the worldview of the Spiral Dancers upon them. And so, you all return to the junction you left behind. You move back through the living quarters and the like. The pathway pops open from where you fought the Black Spiral Dancer, and there is a pathway to your left and a pathway to your right as you come out walking not a mile, but as the pathways once again twist and turn, get deep, and you notice that you're kind of slanting downwards and going deeper into the earth.
Since Steven stayed behind and I'm the only one here with resist toxin, should
Correct.
I step in front?
Sure.
Alright, Dimitri will step in front.
So
Take
Dimitri,
point.
You're taking point. You going left or right?
I'm feeling lucky, let's go left.
You go left. As you walk through, it's getting a little hard to breathe as you walk in and you see several houses that look very similar to the ones you left Steven with, and they're on fire. As you see a burnt human and a burnt wolf corpse within them. And being underground, the fire burns away the oxygen, making it that much more difficult for you, at least in this area. So there's an entrance continuing straight ahead, and then there's an entrance to the right of you.
Hey, can I just take a kind of investigation roll for the nature of how this fire started?
Sure, you sure can. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to need a intelligence investigation. It'll be diff 9 minus your technology.
Okay, sweet. Come on.
Looking through, you come to the conclusion that a corrupt spirit of fire was used.
Most foulest corruption. To use spirits of fire against us like this. Damn shame.
How many are there, and how many have we looked into to see those 2 corpses, I guess?
Oh, so you haven't looked into them? They're just blazing, and there's 2 kind of like on porches. So the 2 corpses are on the porches, and there's about 4 of those houses.
Okay, I would like to at least attempt to either listen for anyone crying for help, or to peer into the houses to see if I can see anyone that might be trapped.
Peering in, I will give you a perception alertness, and it will be diff We'll go diff 8 because it's just bright. It's a blaze. Smelling
Okay.
would do no good because you have the smell of gasoline and burnt flesh.
Does Kyle have Master of Fire? It might be helpful to activate.
Oh no. No.
Oh, no? Oh, okay. Because I have it. Well, because I have it, and I was like, we should go look in the houses and see if there's anyone we could save. But I am very low on health, so...
Oh, okay. Well then.
Looking through, it just gets too bright as it shines your eyes, and your eyes water and hurt as you look away.
There's a passage to the right, or we could go straight ahead, but I think if we go straight ahead, we should go carefully. If they're using corrupted fire spirits to kill their own kin, then I don't doubt that they might have something hiding in the blaze itself. I say we keep moving unless Cora wants to go and investigate the actual houses herself.
I'm unable to at the moment.
So let's keep going. But keeping an eye out for spirits. Alright, let's move forward.
And Dimitri will still lead the way, but he'll move at a slower pace to kind of be more careful around the fires.
Sure. As you move forward, you get around the fires, you enter another kind of like larger chamber. You see 3 dead Garu with stones collapsed on them. The whole pathway in front of you has been destroyed and buried. It looks like explosives were set to cause a cave-in, to split the army, and to split up your forces. In front of that, you see cages, dimly lit, as you do see people within the cages, it seems, as there are several hands reaching out going, help us, please. Those with lambent sight, you see that the cages are bending and breaking as the bodies are all fused together in a huge amalgamous blob of a Fomori that has ate the flesh of 20 people per cage as they are asking for help. And inside, where all the torsos meet, you see a line that wraps around, breathing slightly with sharp, shark-like fangs, and the legs writhing behind like extended spider or centipede legs beneath it, as if ready to strike, though the appendages or the lures of the multiple bodies seem to genuinely think they can be saved and seem blind to what they're attached to.
I'll quickly motion for everybody to stop and raise a hand.
Help us! The cage is rattling as you see little hands grabbing and shaking it. Under the clothing, you see extra hands actually clawing out from behind that as well.
Dimitri will speak up.
It's a trap. Looks like some kind of creatures fused to these cages and is using them as a lure. Well, it's time to destroy that thing then to make sure no one else gets sucked into that trap. We've already seen 2 go off already.
Dimitri will give a nod and...
Wherever it dwells, wherever it breeds.
Let's go.
So you guys are able to get stealthy hits on it because it was waiting for you guys to try and open the cage doors. As you claw through, it tries to break through, but you are able to kill it before it's able to act, both of them. As they collapse and the bodies start to consume themselves, as all the screams of the victims that were used to create this thing's voices go silent at once, heads striking the ground, sunken as it dissolves within itself, fizzling with black ooze and tar and acidity steaming through this place as the acrid smell of fresh vomit and bile fills the air, mixing with the chemical stench that already exists in this place. The only other way now is from where you entered, is to your right.
Well, let's head down and I suppose go more slowly this time. If those creatures hadn't been dealt with, we can assume, I think, that it's likely that no one's walked down this other path, or at least not far down it. Or they died trying to fight it. Right, but they didn't move forward.
As you move to the other passage and you're going through, you find several dead first-team Fomori. Their guns bent, their bodies slaughtered, and another pathway that just continues along out of this way.
I want to drop my half-spent mag and pick up a fresh.
Sure, you
Okay.
do that. You find one that's in workable enough condition, as the Garu who killed these Fomori made sure to do a number on their weapons, it seems. Before entering a massive chamber with a spiraling, almost stone-carved stairway that leads up. Zeb, your direction sense gets you to where this is the mine entrance. There are several exits from this place. There's, of course, behind you. There are 2 exits to your left, one close, and then one about another 1,200 yards. Then one almost directly in front of you, and that one is about, I'm going to say, 2,000 yards away. And then 2 to your right, one is about 800 yards away, and then the other one is about 1,200 yards away to your right.
Like, actually 2,000 yards? Like,
yeah,
it's over miles.
Distances. Yeah, I mean, it's miles and miles underground. The whole area is 25 square miles. It tracks. This was the main entrance that the Force used, right? This was where the main army came through?
Yep.
We can tell the difference right now between what miners did and what the spirals did.
Oh yeah, like the mine is above this place.
Sure.
This whole place is below the mine, and that's what I meant by the natural staircase that spirals up to the mine.
Correct. If we're facing east, then we either want to take the first entrance, left or right. Because if we go left, it would be north. If we go right, it would be south, because we're facing east.
For the moment.
Right. I'm just trying to make sure that we're understanding our orientation, so that way we're not getting turned around.
But that's right. But Zeb's direction sense kicks on because there's access to the outside world, because this is the main entrance to the mine. The minute we go deeper in, he doesn't know what direction he's traveling in anymore, because that's the nature of the Hive, right? So this is like there might be one chance where we think we're going in the right direction, but the minute we go deeper in, that's not a thing anymore.
Gotcha.
So the direction that we choose initially does not mean that is the direction that we are going to travel. So we can pick a tunnel and go, and we either might run into the rest of the army or we won't.
That was pretty much my big hope, was we somehow run across another group that got through and we ally up with them. Regardless of whether we meet them or not, I say we head south deeper, because according to the map that I'm seeing on the wrap-up sheet here, it kind of seems like the focal point is more deeper in this mountain.
Yeah, I was going to say, can't go wrong if we go right.
Well, just remember, south doesn't mean down.
Right.
Right. So
yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Right.
And it's a spiral, so we got it. Let's just pick one. So we'll just pick. Let's see. There's one to the front, 2,000 yards. There's 2 to the right. There's one at 800 yards. There's one at 1,200 yards. I said we go 800 yards. Go to that entrance to the right, and we'll just start going. Okay. And whatever horrors await, there'll be plenty more to follow.
I would like to also try and mark a carving on the outside of this passage before we head off, saying that, like, I guess in Garu words, that Fomori's Bane and ill omens have come through this passage.
Okay.
I don't want to necessarily say it's clear, but I want to say that we have come through, and that means that there has been some work done.
And maybe leave like a Garu glyph of compass to like indicate where they're at, so on and so forth. Kind of make it a reference point. Who knows?
Okay.
I would offer let's not mark anything, because if they failed to clear things that were out behind us, we're not going to know. And it's not going to really matter.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
The entrance to the right at 800, I almost said meters, 800 yards.
Okay. You go down the pathway as it opens up and splits to the left and right again. Left or right?
We'll go right.
Right.
Right. Okay. Right. You start going down the right entrance once again. Left or straight?
I say straight.
Yeah. Keep your right hand on the wall.
You go forward as you open up, and the chamber is massive. It's a huge chamber that moves beyond your line of sight as it bends to. If you look to your left, it bends right and seems to go on. To your right, it moves on to another chamber. And to your left, there's even another chamber that exits this room. But more importantly, Dimitri, I need a Dex Athletics roll, diff 8.
All right.
Please. From the earth bursts a massive Wyrm as its mouth opens up in a four pattern. Its gray, 6 slimy skin. The creature is massive, over 7 feet round, as it bursts out of the earth and attacks Dimitri. Dimitri, roll soak, please.
All right.
Dealing 1 point of lethal damage as it bites and then burrows instantly under the ground as it slams down and starts slithering, as you hear the ground shaking in other places as well. And 12 scrags come out from the corners, beginning to encroach upon you. Roll for initiative, please. Zebulon, what are you doing this round?
Battle Mandela.
Perfect. Thunderworm 3 is going to burst and body slam Cora because they smell blood. Dimitri.
I'll wait until Thunder 3 bursts out of the ground and I'll use distractions on it.
Perfect. Scrag 4. Insight Frenzy on Zeb to prevent Battle Mandala. So all the Scrags are relatively far away, so they have to spend their turn running up to you. Louis Earthwalker is going to use Spirit Snare on Scrag 4, just to kind of cut through it a little bit. Thunderworm 2 is going to burst from the ground, and they're going to body slam William. Scrag 2 is moving towards the group. Scrag 12 is moving towards the group. Ragna is going to use... Ragna sees the writing on the wall, looks you all over, and runs as hard as she can into the center of the room, and then we'll use Call the Wyrm to draw them all towards her.
Oh, shit.
So that you can get an army over here to deal with this. Kyle.
I'm going to spend 1 rage to activate Parabellum.
Okay.
So the Scrag that is inciting Frenzy on Zeb, are they with all of the other Scrags?
They're further away. Like, they can use Incite Frenzy at a distance.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll dazzle it, I suppose.
Alright. Mark.
Dodge and spend 2 rage to claw Thunder number 3 going after Cora twice.
Okay, so you're going to hold your action then?
Yes, I will hold my action, yeah.
The first Thunderworm is going to burst and body tackle. I'm going to go Dimitri. So I'm going to move towards the group because one of them sees that Ragna is going to be within range of their running. It's going to attack Ragna. One of them. Scrag 5 is going to attack Ragna.
I guess I'm just going to spend 3 points of rage, 1 to dodge, and claw Thunder 3 times. Thunder 2 3 times.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action too?
Fuck. As bad as it feels, yes.
Cora, what are you doing this round?
Alright, so basically nothing right now is within range to attack.
Correct. You would have to hold your action if you want to attack Thunder 3.
Gotcha. I'm going to hold my action until Thunderworm 1, because no one's going to help Dimitri. I'm going to dodge when Thunderworm 3 attacks me. If it's able to, if it doesn't die before then. And then I'm going to claw twice at Thunderworm 1.
Okay.
That's 4 things, so that's 3 rage.
So you're dodging and you're clawing twice and moving over to Dimitri? Okay. The moving to Dimitri is not required. He's close enough to where it wouldn't take an action.
Okay. So 2 rage. Alright, cool. Thank you.
Cool. Hold. Alright. Scrag 1 is attacking Ragna. And she soaks it. Alright, the others start moving up. They are close enough to swarm Ragna, so boom. Alright, so it's bursting and tackling Dimitri, so it's gonna get its attack first. So Dimitri, if you want to dodge.
Yes, I would like to dodge.
You dodge out of the way as this huge body bursts and it tries to slam you into the wall as part of the wall collapses as the girth strikes it. Cora, make your attack roll. All right, so you did 5 damage.
And one more time. Nice.
All right, you did 12 damage. All right, Thunderworm 1 is dead. As Cora, you come in, and as it tries to strike Dimitri, you rake your claws and you start just going to town, ripping it to shreds as greenish ichor bursts from the body. All right, Kyle, Dazzle, the Scrag's willpower is 6. All right, you have dazzled it. All right, call the worm. All right, they just have to get a willpower roll of. Well, I'll just do the Scrag rolls when we declare their actions to see if they have to follow. So next is moving. Thunderworm 2 bursting to strike William, and body paint is or body graffiti.
Must make a straight wits roll diff 6 before any attack.
Sure.
If the roll fails, the attacker loses 4 dice from his dice pool to attack and cannot attack if he has no dice left in his pool.
Succeeded.
Damn. It's a good thing I'm dodging.
You successfully dodge as the worm's girth strikes, and yep, so now you may attack Thunderworm 2. It's not dodging. So you did 2 damage.
Okay. So I did 6 minus 4, right? So that's 2?
Yep, so 2.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Not my night.
Soaks it.
Okay.
You get a slice in, dodge, jump up, give a couple good slices, and then your last one strikes as you feel the kind of slick, leathery skin as your claws just slick right off. All right. Louis, Spirit Snare. Success. That Scrag's willpower is treated as 2 lower for the rest of the scene when it comes to combat. Scrag 4. Cool. Moving towards the group. Dazzled. Thunderworm 3 is attacking Cora.
Cora is dodging.
Cora dodges. Now, yeah. So
I need its willpower.
The Thunderworm's willpower is 5.
5. All right. Oh, nice.
So it takes a 5 die penalty for the next 3 turns. All right. So they'll lose 3 essence. Or no, it's just an essence per turn, but it expands really far, right? So that is 150 feet. Yeah, lose 1 essence per turn. So Mark, make your attack.
It's my first one.
It's soaked.
Oof. All right. Let's try again.
Second attack. So that's 1 roll over. You did 4 damage.
There.
All right, Mark, you did 3 ag as you get a couple good scratches in on the Thunderworm.
Okay.
But it is still very much up and very much alive. All right. Next. So Zeb, what are you doing this round?
I will spend 2 rage, 1 action to dodge, and then 2 claw attacks against Scrag number 7.
Okay. It will be within range. Dimitri?
I'm gonna go ahead and give backup to Cora. I'll spend a rage to dodge, and I'll use my action to claw the Thunder 3.
Or actually, I need to do one thing for Thunder 3 first.
The call the worm thing, right?
Yep. It succeeded, so it's going to continue its action. Scrag 4 is just going to be dazzled. How many claws on Thunderworm 3, Dimitri? Just the 1?
1 claw, yeah.
Okay. Scrag 7's attacking Zeb before he can attack it.
You still have to roll, right?
I do have to
call
roll,
the worm?
yes. Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to help, Sean. I don't want you to die.
Scrag 9 got a roll. They definitely succeeded. And so they are going to... Alright. Louis is going to do Spirit Snare on Scrag 7. Thunderworm 2 is going to just body slam William. 1 willpower to ignore wound tease this round. Scrag 2's got a check. Going to be, yeah, so Scrag 2. It succeeded, but it's gonna still attack Ragna. Succeeded, flank with Scrag 12. Ragna's just is going to dodge and claw Scrag 2. Kyle?
So I'm assuming because Dazzle is just a regular roll, like I can use it multiple times, right? Like
yeah, it doesn't cost Gnosis, right?
No Gnosis cost.
All right.
So, okay.
I will say it does not work on the Thunder Wyrms because they have an intelligence of 0, so they can't really contemplate Gaia. They can't contemplate anything besides being hungry.
Okay, that's that's good to know. But I'm gonna spend a rage to dodge. I'm going to dazzle Scrag 9, and I'm going to dazzle Scrag 5.
Okay.
So I'll spend 2 rage.
All right. Awesome. All right, Mark.
I want to help protect Zeb, so I'm going to dodge and spend a rage to claw at the Scrag that is attacking Zeb.
Which one? There's 2 of them.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, they're flanking.
7 and 9.
7 and 9. I would suggest against attacking. Well, actually, no. You go before Kyle, so it wouldn't matter.
Well, but if it dies, and then I dazzle nothing.
That's true.
So I'll attack Scrag 7. Let's make that 2. I got a lot of rage built up.
Okay. Yeah, succeeded. Yeah,
okay.
That one's attacking. Because that one failed its roll, it's attacking Ragna. First one to fail. What a time. That one succeeded the shit out of it.
It's a good thing the succeeding the shit out of it doesn't actually do anything for him.
Yeah, correct. They see Kyle has understood his dazzling potential, and so they're gonna dazzle him with the good old razzle-dazzle, beat the shit out of him.
With my fist.
The old razzle-dazzle fuck his shit up.
Succeeds. So also gonna attack Kyle.
God damn.
Flank with 11. This one is going to claw Ragna though, even though it succeeded.
Yeah, give Kyle a little break.
A little break. And Scrag 5 is gonna just attack Ragna, so I'm not even gonna bother with the roll since it would have just done the same thing, fail or succeed. All right. William, what are you going to do this round?
So, it wouldn't be me if I didn't ask, but can I use one of my actions to essentially help Zeb dodge? Basically like grabbing him and yanking him around, trying so that way he dodges or gets pulled out of attacks.
You could try that. I will say you can, but the problem is that you will give bonuses to his dodge in terms of difficulty, but you will give him penalties to his attack because he's being swung around, not of his volition, and he is going to be dizzy.
I was bringing it up as more of like possibly as a pack tactic. I know it wasn't something that we kind of talked about, but it was just something in the mind. We've kind of fought together. We're a pack,
you can refine it into a pack tactic, but because you have just come up with it impromptu on the battlefield, Zeb is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to fuck this Scrag up. William, what are you doing? Cast me over there!
Okay. Well, I'm going to do it because, yeah, I think it's fun for 1, and 2, it would be protecting Zeb. And while I do that, I'd like to also spend 3 more points of rage to, 1, take an evasive action.
Okay.
On Thunder 2, I believe.
Yep, that's the one.
I assume I have to call it, right? I can't just say I take evasive action.
Correct.
So actually, I don't need a dodge. I'm going to take evasive action. I'm going to assist Zeb in dodging. So that's 2. And then I'm going to claw. Looks like. So both Scrag 7 and 9 are being attacked. I guess I'm going to go after Scrag 1?
Okay.
Twice. I'm assuming I'm close enough, right?
Yes. Yes, you are. So, cool. Cora, what are you doing?
Dodge first. And then I am hopping back and forth between clawing a couple Scrags that are attacking Kyle or that are attacking Ragna. Alright, so I'm gonna claw Scrag 1, claw Scrag 10, and claw Scrag 3.
To get to the Ragna ones, you have to move.
Oh, okay, I'd have to use a move action.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Okay, then I will do Scrag 11.
I will say, Sam, the Thunderworm is taking a -5 die penalty to attacking you.
So you don't necessarily have to dodge.
Oh, hot damn. Okay, yeah, then I'll do that. I'll do what I was planning on before without the dodge and just use the dodge action as a move action.
Okay.
I will say I'm already hitting 1 twice.
Oh shit, you are. I don't want to take that away from you. 8 then, instead of
8.
1.
All right, make your roll. All right, it's still up. Barely, but still up.
Oh, what the hell?
Jesus.
I haven't looked.
How the absolute fuck? 21 dice!
Pull a Sam right there.
Woo, yeah, buddy. I'm
21 dice.
comfortable with my 3 soak successes.
Where's
my
that?
God.
Where's that mulligan? 21 dice. I'm sure you can get a better result than that.
I could.
Or she could botch.
Oh, God.
Pull a real Kyle right there.
Much like Sean did.
I could, but I'm not gonna because I might need my mulligan later on something more important. More
Sorry,
detrimental than Scrags.
Okay.
What?
You said other than the comet that might kill us all?
No, something more detrimental than Scrags.
Okay.
All possible. All right.
Okay,
Next attack.
Last attack, okay.
Last attack is you're running up to the last Scrag. All right. So it's still up.
Okay. I took a shot because Cora hits pretty hard sometimes, so.
Okay. So you run as you do your the evasive action will happen when the Thunderworm happens, and you're gonna attack Scrag 1 times 2.
Good Lord, Keegan, come on.
I'm sorry, Thunderworm 1 had 12 dice and only rolled 2 successes, so it's still up. It's still up though.
Just
all right, Scrag 1 is dead.
Cool. I got you,
Alright.
Kyle.
Thank you.
The Scrag 1, Ragna dodges. Scrag 11, clawing at Kyle.
Did you Scrag 3?
Oh, I'm sorry, I do have to do Scrag 3, so.
I'm not trying to kill Ragna, but you know.
Yeah, it's not fair. But their difficulty's down now. He succeeds in dodging the second one. Then we'll do the attack on Kyle.
Do you want to just use the dodge I already rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
it missed. Yeah, it missed. Yeah, it missed. So that's that one. Clawed Kyle. This one is going to hold its action real quick. This Scrag 10's attacking Ragna. Ragna dodges. All right, now these two are attacking Kyle. So first one, so they are holding, so they get a -1 to their difficulty. All right, 2 roll over. Kyle, you successfully soak as the claws rake but do nothing. So Scrag 8 is going. So it misses. All right, and so now it is Mark's turn. So Mark, make your claw attack against Scrag 7.
All right, here's the first one I just rolled.
Nice. Woo! That is 9 damage, so Scrag 2's dead.
Oh, nice. Heck
You mean
yeah.
Scrag 7's dead?
Yeah, Scrag 7. Scrag 7's dead. So you just take out Scrag 7 as you rip it apart and then keep attacking it as blood and guts just start flying everywhere. Kyle. Dazzled. Ragna's gonna claw Scrag 2. And she doesn't have razor claws, so her difficulty is 7 for claws. Got her steel fur.
Oh, Ragna and I are the same. Arun.
Oh, no. Not Arun, she's Galliard.
Oh.
That's why she doesn't have razor claws.
Ah.
Ragna does 1 damage to Scrag 2, as she just gives it a claw as it rips across chitinous armor, gives some sparks, but she gets a little catch of it and rips some flesh out. All right, Scrag 12, who is flanking with Scrag 2. So they're attacking now. So Ragna gets to dodge, but her dodge just keeps going down. Missed. Her dodge still goes down. Missed. They both just whiff it. All right, Thunderworm 2, ignoring wound penalties and going in for a big boy tackle on William. -4 to its attack. Got your evasion. As you run past the Thunderworm, its body actually slams into the wall and there's a partial cave-in starting to happen all around you as it is destabilized this area with its body slam and its botch, doing a point of damage to itself in the process as this place is rumbling slightly as rocks start dropping. All right, Louis does Spirit Snare on Scrag 7. Done? They're dazzled. They can't do anything. Dimitri, you can claw Thunderworm 3.
All right.
All right, the 3 roll over.
5 soak.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's go.
All right, you do 2 points of aggravated damage. All right, they remove their wound penalties, but they still take a 5 die penalty, so they're attacking Cora with 4 dice. They succeed. The one time.
There's my soak.
11. As it slams into you, it doesn't do any damage, but Cora, you are now pinned under the massive weight of the creature. And you are pinned under the creature's bulk, which means that you'll need to make a opposed strength check to free yourself.
Do I have to free myself if I'm just clawing at it from underneath?
Like your arms are pinned. I'm saying you're not pinned just at your waist. You're pinned.
Okay.
So cool. You have to push it off you. So yes.
Okay. Sounds like playing.
You can't do diddly dick is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a big old bear hug, just across it.
No,
that would be fitting.
No. Well, it's 7 feet in diameter, so.
Fair enough.
And about 20 feet long.
Fair enough.
All right, and finally, Zeb.
All right, I'll spend a willpower to attempt to change targets.
Okay.
And roll. Nope.
No. You attack with conviction. +1 difficulty on your attack, though, because you are dizzy as hell as you get attacked, and William grabs your arm and swings you up as you start running along the wall, land, and then he throws you forward, going, "Get him, Zeb!" As you're just like, fucking Williams, spinning and walking around in a curved pattern.
You said the additional diffs, diff 8.
It'd be diff. It should be diff 7, I think, for a claw, right?
Diff 7. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, diff 7.
I tried to get creative.
You guys are doing well, so we're gonna springboard ahead, and you guys have completed the fight. But as the fight concludes, I do now need a strength athletics roll, as all the fighting is causing this part of the hive to cave in, as the ceiling is coming down around your ears. We'll roll for everyone. If you succeed, you will take, or if you fail, you will take 3 points of lethal damage. If you botch, you die.
Diff 6.
Diff 6 per run, so.
Is there any way to assist others?
No.
Oh.
It's all on you. Ragnar succeeded.
We all succeed.
All right. As you all successfully flee, and the whole thing comes crashing down behind you in a horrifying torrent, as you guys don't really have as I am choosing which one you went out of, and you pop out, and there seems to be, thankfully, nothing here. The only way out is forward, it seems.
All right, we'll just keep going. Yeah. Only one way can't go.
You keep going as you enter a massive chamber, and within that chamber, you've actually been going further underground, it seems, because the chamber is huge. It goes up several hundred feet in the air, slick, slimy, disgusting walls with a woman hanging from silver chains. Help me. While she's hanging, she is hanging over a pit. The pit goes an additional 15 feet down, and it is filled with tarnished silver clippings, so that if you fall in, you have to roll around it as the clippings rip into your skin like shards of glass, cutting in and burning your blood. Help me. I'm gonna assume there was a way they got her up there. Are there chains coming down the walls that we could use to slowly lower her? No, it looks like someone climbed up there and put her ass up.
The way
traps, just to make sure we don't accidentally set this thing off. If I stole your thunder, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I was asking a completely different thing, so we're good.
So you're gonna look for traps, Zebulon?
Indeed.
Can I get an intelligence Or I'll get a perception investigation, please. Diff 8.
I will spend a willpower for automatic success.
All right. Looking around, you notice that there is some kind of like wiring around her. It doesn't look like any kind of wire you know of. It's slick, it's thin, it's wispy, and it's everywhere up there. So you're going to have to be very meticulous in either avoiding it or trying to cut it. If it attaches to anything. It seems to attach directly to the wall, which makes it so that you could assume that they might lead to explosives in the wall. If that's the case, the chains would break and she would fall straight into the pit.
Is it like almost like a spider, like just randomly making like a web up there, or is it somebody set this?
It looks like almost a random set of spider webby kind of thing, but these strands are far too thick to be spider webs.
Fair. I will relay this, that there's this rat nest that's above this person.
Kyle?
Well, with that, I suppose if that does lead to explosives, if we were to break... I'm sorry. The question I had. The way the chains are oriented, if you were to break one, would she swing away from the pit?
You could maybe do that if you broke both of the ones at her wrists, and then she'd swing away from the pit, because she'd swing downwards, and then basically grind against the wall.
Okay.
I feel like wall grinding might be better than silver grinding.
If we broke those chains at her wrists, is there a way that we could catch her or grab something so that she can grab a hold of it?
You might be able to try. You'd have to find something for her to grab.
I was also thinking we could just throw one of us up there, shift into Krynos, and just like the weight would just break the chain, and then run against like the wall.
Are they in Hamid?
Yes.
This individual? Okay.
Could also just talk to them.
If it is explosives in the wall, though, jam technology probably will help us. We'll probably need it if we do pretty much any of the plans so far.
And I do have Hair's Leap. I could make that jump.
And even if we don't know if it's explosives in the wall, regardless, it might be worthwhile to activate it just in case.
Is this a dead end cavern, or...
No, it continues on.
So
it continues on to your left
pass-through.
and your right.
And Zeb doesn't know what these
Cardinal
micro
direction.
strands are. Would this be like something technology I could roll, or is this something else?
You're too far away for it. Like even with lambent sight, it's a bunch of threads, a couple
Gotcha.
hundred
Well,
feet in the air. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have that because Rory died. Oh, not died, but you know.
No, he's not dead. I wish he was, but I said I bet he wishes he was.
Yeah, we've had this conversation. It's merciful.
I wasn't suggesting killing anybody. I was saying I bet he wishes he was dead, but he's not.
I think I want to talk to this person. First off, should I even talk to this person?
Yeah, I mean, let's ask him if they're Garu.
Okay.
Okay. So you're asking...
Who are you and what landed you here?
My name is Jillian, and I was traveling through. I'd heard of a Karen in this region that was giving a call for warriors, and so that is why I came. As I moved through this area, though, I sensed something wrong, and before I knew it, I was captured, tortured.
I'd like to roll to see if they're lying, just in case.
Okay. You can do perception, empathy.
Okay, then yeah, I mean, I'll do that for now. Diff?
6. Seems like she's telling the truth.
I don't think she's lying. Do you know what's surrounding you up there?
They said it was some sort of poison thread. I heard that they put worm venom on it. To anyone who touches it, it could cut them and get infected even past regeneration.
Keegan, was this surrounding Jillian? Like wrapped around her?
Not wrapped
or is
around her,
it
just
like
close. Like it's
okay.
threaded across the entire room in a kind of like a knotted pattern. Like there are holes through it that someone could possibly get through.
How big of a gap is...
It'd be big enough for Glabro to make it through.
Okay, sorry. How big of a pit is what I'm asking?
Oh,
what's
the dimensions
diameter?
are about... the diameter we're going to say is about 30 feet.
So 15 to her.
Yeah.
Right. And how high up is the razors? Or are the razors?
They're about 80, between 80 and 90 feet up, with her at about 100.
Okay. Now tell me if this is a bad idea. Can I shoot the chains and Dimitri and Hair's leap across, catching her?
I was thinking the exact same thing. Was that you shoot the chains, or at worst you blow one of her hands off and she slips off that way. I mean, either way, and maybe we can regenerate that. But that was that. I thought the exact same thing was that you shoot the chains quickly, and then go for the catch.
That's what I've been thinking too.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Gonna shoot for the chain.
Yep.
Before we do that, is there a way that Dimitri could, like, I don't know, do a little song to hype himself up to boost my athletics?
No.
Could we use this as a technically pack tactic?
You could have. Once again, you are making it up on the spot.
Okay.
Right.
But the pack tactic is spending a point of willpower or rage to provide? No, it's leadership. It's the pack tactic, not the actual pack tactic itself.
Oh, the gift. Okay, but it is used for pack tactic maneuvers. But I'll let you have it for this one.
Okay, because I am technically communicating all this. Okay. So I will give 2 dice to Dimitri, and I will take a dice for a shot.
Okay.
To aim.
Yep, and then 3 turns to aim.
It's diff 7 just because of all the strands up there and the angles.
Okay. So is it diff 7 for me or diff 7 for Dimitri?
For you. Because I'm saying you're trying to get an angle to actually shoot it. So it's all kind of funky, warped kind of ground thing.
Okay.
I'm going to use that mulligan for the Hair's Leap.
All right. You shot your shot as you
I totally could have used trick shot too.
Yeah, you could have actually. Yeah, this is a trick shot. Yes. This is a trick shot, yeah.
Alright, Dimitri will go ahead and shift into Glabros so they can fit through all those wires.
Okay.
See, and there's 2 dice from William.
Yep.
So, okay. Difficulty for the jump?
For a jump, so all jumps are diff 4.
Okay. Alright. I just remembered off the top of my head, could I spend a willpower so that I could triple my distance?
Yes.
5 successes.
Dimitri, you jump, and as you catch her in your arms, she grabs you, smiles, and goes, "My hero," before she bursts into a swarm of spiders.
Oh no.
It is at this point that you hear a quick roar, and then the shrieks of Ragna as she is in the pit, as you see a giant saber-toothed cougar knocking her in full force into the pit, as she screams and the shards boil her from the inside.
How can we save her?
As all the spiders leap off of you with like the little thread straight, I need you to now correct your distance, Dimitri, as you're like, mid-air. So you strike the wall, the spiders reform into a giant hybrid spider woman, covered in a massive carapace and eyes gleaming, all 8 hungry, as she just goes, she looks right at Dimitri, sniffing him as he slams into the wall going,
"Oh, honey, you smell delicious."
And we'll see what happens next time. Thank you to everyone who listened. We'll catch you in that next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.